What's good, Greg?
Chilling, man. We in the lab, getting busy.
I ain't really got the energy today because of this particular topic.
Right.
Gervonta Davis arrested. I think it's for like domestic battery or something along those lines. He's fighting next week. First, is this going to affect his performance going forward in this fight? And two, do you think the fight still happens?
I don't know if it's going to affect his performance because his job is beating on people. Perfect opportunity. He can take his anger out on this situation. What was the second question? My bad.
Well, we'll just piggyback off that, and I'll ask the second question a little bit down the line. All right. So, in these particular cases, you never try to accuse anybody, or it's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
But it seems like narratives get pushed, and Tank's had a couple brush-ins with the law.
Yeah.
Is this going to be an ongoing thing that's going to stagnate his career, in your opinion?
Well, I can't speak on it being ongoing, but I can speak on as far as current. You know what I mean? We know he coming from a troublesome background, and the narrative's already painted from the day he's born. You know what I mean? So every time he get into something, anything he get into, especially on some physical shit, is gonna get hyped up. You know what I mean? We wasn't there. We don't know exactly what happened, so we can't say exactly what happened. You know what I mean? But he has to be careful because he got to keep that in the back of his mind. There's people out here looking to paint me as a madman. You know what I mean? A disrespectful person, a nasty person. So, you know what I mean? He just got to be careful. And I hope that things work out for him, and I hope that he's smarting up for his future. You know what I mean?
You're a fighter and trainer.
Yeah.
Is this why trainers like to keep camps private? No distractions, no women, just work.
And that's what I was going to speak on. You know what I mean? A lot of the old school rules are being broken. A lot of these fighters, they think success is nice cars, nice jewelry, nice clothes, but on the cherry on top is having a nice woman with you. But these women will get you in trouble. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a woman gonna care about herself first. You know what I mean? Her welfare comes first. So, you know what I mean? If at any little time you got her pissed off, or she mad about something, or something she just disagree on, it's gonna show. So in a situation like this, you know what I mean, where he got so much riding on who he is and what he has coming up, you got to be extra careful. But to prevent it all, don't be around him. Don't have him around you. You know what I mean? Every fighter want to believe that they could train and have women around them and there's no distraction. Everything's a distraction. Especially when you're a fighter. Because when you get in the ring, it's only you. You know what I mean?
Now, this is always a sensitive subject. You got people that automatically take the woman's side. You got people that automatically, side with the man.
Yeah.
Is this why the modern day athlete has to be very, very careful with who he chooses to have as a partner?
Yeah. What you gotta understand is the people who are making the crazy comments and taking sides, those are either inexperienced people or people who are not reasonable. You know what I mean? They're not people who really been through life, you know what I mean? Or they the kind of people that's just always me. Things gotta be their way. So what athletes have to remember is, listen, you're a person with a gift. You know what I mean? You got something working for you physically, mentally, all together in the combination. So you gotta be careful because there's people that's just jealous of you being you, just for doing what you do. So they wanna see you getting the shit like this because it makes them feel like, see, I told you he normal, and he a bad guy, and he not shit. He hit women, he do this, he do that, he do drugs, you know what I'm saying? So they try to make you out to be this big bad person, even though we got lawyers, doctors, every day that get high, that's out here abusing women, you know what I mean? They doing disrespectful shit, but, you know what I mean, they don't like to talk about them because, you know what I mean, they're the people that's supposed to help us. But a fighter, a basketball player, a football player, they definitely got to be careful because, you know what I mean, people want what you have. And if they can't have it, they want to destroy you.
What kind of woman is best for an athlete?
I don't know. I would have to probably say an athlete. A woman that understands. Or she has some type of athletic background, because in that way she knows what you're getting ready for is not a game. It's not. See, the problem with women is women deserve and want desire a lot of attention. When you a fighter, that attention has to go to yourself. When you a high level anything, that attention has to go to you. You try to balance it out when you really can't. You an animal at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you a physical specimen, and you got a job to do, and this is how you make your money, and this is how you feed your people, the people you do have to feed. But they want you to focus on something so small right now that ain't got nothing to do with what you doing. And you like, yo, that's small. Let's deal with that later. Or not right now. And she not trying to hear that. Then here she goes, she say something out her mouth that you know is gonna throw you off, and when she say it, it's just, you lose it. You know what I mean? Or she do something that throw you off. Now look everything's thrown off now. You know what I'm saying? So mental health piece on it is deep, man. You gotta keep them girls away from you, man, for sure. I don't care how nice she act, how cool she is. I don't care about none of that, bro. She not no good for you. Not in a situation like this. Not in camp. Maybe after camp, but not in a situation like this.
Now, Tank is already fighting a case for a hit and run.
Yeah.
He's been booked a couple of times over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
As a trainer, is Gervonta Davis running the risk of possibly ruining his own career?
Yeah, I mean, it can happen. Yeah, it's looking like it. To be honest, and I hope shit work out for him, but it's looking like it because every time he turn the corners, there's something dark waiting for him. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is every time he looked to be doing great and he on his shit, right there is something else waiting. But that's life though, so you gotta be ready. You know what I mean? There was times I had to back down. There was times I had to shut my mouth and walk off. You know what I mean? There was times I couldn't. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I've been in a situation like this before. I've been in some domestic situations before. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I never went to jail or no shit like that for that type of shit. But it's like I was young and I wasn't thinking, and I wasn't understanding what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And when you young, shit just happen like this. Yeah. You know what I mean? You damn near don't even remember what happened. You be so raged out, you know what I mean? When it comes time to explain yourself, you like, man, I don't know what happened. This shit just got crazy. So that's why it's always best to surround yourself with the people that you do need, and it's people that is supporting you, and that's it. Them women that you dealing with and all that, they gotta wait. They gotta sit back and fall back. You know what I mean? While you doing what you do. Because it get dangerous, man. We've seen it in history. How many examples do you need when we've seen it in history? Yeah. If you check the history books, you know what I mean? You see it every year. Some shit go down. Now, the problem is with young men, we get a little too big. Man, that won't happen to me. Man, I'm better than that. That nigga, he tripping, he crazy. I ain't going for that. No, it could happen to you. It just take the right situation.
As young athletes, are we not learning from the experiences of our predecessors? Because the old heads, they'll tell us, yo, stay away from that. Yeah. Yo, nah, it ain't going to go well. Yeah. And you know, us, nah, old head, I got this shit.
See, you got the old heads around you. I'm pretty sure Calvin and them, they told him, they try to school him. The problem is, it's a few things you never get in the man business about. His money, his woman, inside his household. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. So it's only but so much another man can say to you, unless you respect him that way, unless you look up to him that way. But like, you could tell another man about what they wearing. You could tell another man about, yo, I don't like that hat you got on, that joint. I don't like it. Whatever, you can say something like that. But you can't say to a man, yo, I don't like your girl. Yeah. Now he like, what? That's who, you know what I mean? He gonna flip on you. That's his girl. Yo, I think you spending too much money. What? I'm making the money. What you talking about? Shut up and make yours. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you can't. I don't like how, you know, what you got going on inside your house. I bought that house. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you can't say to certain people. So people always try to say, oh, he ain't got the right people around him. No, it's not that. He got to that point where you can't tell him nothing. You know what I mean? He a boss. He a boss. That's what everybody want to believe. So, and I'm not going at him right now. I'm just saying, in your mind, I'm making all this money. I'm paying all these people. I'm a boss. So I'm calling the shots. But you lose control. You know what I mean? You do lose control. And I think it happens in everybody's life. But, you know what I mean? It's just fucked up because they with all this media shit, they enhance it. They make it look bad.
I don't know what happened in this situation. You know, you hear reports, but I don't like to speak on domestic issues because that shit is gray.
Yeah.
Men shouldn't put their hand on women, but women shouldn't put their hand on men. Everybody should just handle things, by talking it out.
Yeah.
And like you, I've been in situations where I didn't handle things the right way.
Yeah.
As a young man.
Yeah.
And try to move forward.
Yeah. But you gotta always. I mean, this is for all the young men that's on their way up, or that's just doing the right thing. Think about what you have going on. Think about who it is you're trying to be, and what you got coming up next. Always think about your future. Always. You know what I'm saying? Think about the people that you have to support, the people that support you. Because one wrong decision put you in a jail cell. And then it get worse. Cause Tank, guess what? In boxing, Tank a monster. But in jail, 135 pounds, 160 when he out of shape, that's still a small man. I mean, this dude's in jails that ain't had the pleasure of a woman in years. And they gorillas. And they you Tank, you world champion, boy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We don't feel like all that. It's too much.